Hey guys, it's me, CrispySkates, coming to you live from my bathroom. So today I'm going to show you guys how to give yourself I'm going to quit playing with my hair first. I'm going to show you how to give yourself a spa pedicure, a spa gel pedicure. So there's a couple of things that you'll need to know, like if some of the products that I'm going to be using are like gelish and OPI. If you want to obtain those products, you're either going to pay a little bit more or you need to find somebody with a license that'll hook you up. You know what I mean? So what we're gonna start off with is I've already preheated this water and I've already like trimmed my nails and filed and stuff. So you'll make sure that you don't have any nail polish on. Your nail beds are clean. And I'm in my bathroom because it just seemed like the easiest place to do this shindig. So I have a large bowl that we're gonna fill up. And the reason why I'm putting it close up there, hey? Check out my nose. Anyways, so the reason why I'm putting it in a bowl instead of just using my bathtub is we're going to use some Amazonian clay, which will actually help with circulation and swelling, and it just feels really effing good. So, oops, and so here we go. If I lost you, I'm terribly sorry, but I had like some kind of notification. Anyways, so we are going to be using the Amazonian clay and I'm going to show you how to mix that. And yes, for all of my germaphobe friends, I cleaned everything in here before doing this. So don't freak out that I'm sitting on this because I'd be freaking out too. And these are my indoor clothes. But anyways, that's not a story. Okay. Here we go. So here's my large uber big bowl of water. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a couple of pumps of Jason's in there. You can really kind of use like whatever soap you want. And then we are going to put a tiny bit of apple cider vinegar. Okay. All right. And then you're going to put some baking soda. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. And then you're going to dump in probably about a tablespoon of the Amazonian clay mask. And this is like the magic potion. Okay. There we go. Dump that in there. All right. Okay, I forgot something to mix it with, but that's okay. We'll just pop our guys in. Okay, so you want to let this soak for a little bit. And then what we're going to do is get them all kind of like muddy and like soaped up. And then we're going to wrap them in plastic. And the plastic wrap is going to help reduce swelling, and it's going to pull out all those toxins, and I promise you your legs are going to look stinking skinnier. Okay, so additionally, if you like Tiger Balm or if you like that cooling effect, you can pick this up at Sprouts. I like it. You can also use a little bit of camphor. I'm going to put like 2 drops in here because, I guess like 4. I'm putting 4 drops in. And then we are going to put a tiny bit of camphor in there too. So this is going to be like uber cooling. And it smells like a spa. And sometimes I put bergamot in there as well, but I totally forgot the bergamot right now. Bums. But yeah. Okay, and then you just want to like swish your feet around, get them all nice and like muddied up, because this stuff is actually, it's from the Amazon, and it's called Indian Healing Clay. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's Aztec Secret. I know it's from the Amazon though. Like they get it out of like the Amazon river, I believe. But you can get it at, I believe you can get it at like Whole Foods. You can order it on Amazon. You can get it at the vitamin store. That's where I got this one. This stuff is really amazing. And you can actually put it all over your body. I did this whenever I had a shoot one time. I put it neck down. I kid you not. Well, actually like literally face down. And wrapped myself in plastic, and I stayed like that. I stayed like that for, I believe, like an hour. Yes, it was kind of annoying. And yes, I had to like use scissors to like cut myself off. But like, I promise you, it was so worth it. Like, talk about detox, like all that lymph getting out. It was absolutely amazing. You will notice a tremendous difference in cellulite, I promise. Oh, and then one thing that's gonna really polish this off is that I have this CBD. I got this from the salon. It's a CBD intensive cream, classic mint. This stuff is amazing. Like, you can actually feel the tension in your feet release. And I would actually have Epsom salt in here if I did it, like, use it so much that I run out of it. I like twice a week usually. I run out of pounds of Epsom salt every week. It's kind of insane. But yeah, okay, so we got our feetsies all kind of soaking in there. And while they're in there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the scalp massager, okay? And we're gonna pull that lymph towards those lymph nodes, okay? And that's going to help increase circulation and make our ankles look skinnier and really reduce that tension in your feet. And see how I'm starting on the outside of my ankles and I'm pulling towards the inside of my ankles, towards your lymph nodes, okay? If you don't know where your lymph nodes are at, Google it, okay? There's like it's pretty, you have them everywhere. Just find out where like your major ones are. And really what you want to do is work all of that toxin towards that lymph node area. Okay, once you kind of see how my feet are getting kind of red, going in there, switch to the other foot. We're going to work from the ankle and pulling all the way. And a lot of people have like this lump right here. And I used to have one too, but through doing stuff like this and a lot of like lymph detox and massage and really trying to also dry brush on a daily basis, it's actually gone away and all of that swelling is tremendously reduced. I promise you. I need a tan, I'm sorry. Okay, but see how I'm getting my ankle? Oops. I'm really kind of working that Achilles area and pushing that up. And you kind of get a flick, gotta flick out just a little bit as well. And if you're gonna get in the shower, you can continue there, but you want to continue up into like where a sock line would be, really, at least for the pedicure portion. Okay, now we're gonna get a good scrub on, because this is what, if I was paying somebody to do in a salon and I'm paying somebody like 60, 70 bucks, you better be doing all this stuff, okay? All right, so we're gonna have a nice little nail brush here. I'm gonna dip that in our water. Okay, we're gonna just scrub the nail bed. And you wanna scrub the edge as well, the free edge. And this is gonna help with any kind of dead skin and really start also increasing circulation to your toes. And it'll help whenever we start doing some callus remover as well and working over that cuticle area, which I have some really amazing products that I will share with you for keeping your cuticles nice and buff so that you don't need to trim them quite as frequently. But see, continue that dry brush up into your ankle. There you go. Okay. Now we're gonna switch feet and do the same thing. And you really wanna make it useful, you know? Get in there, get it, especially on that free edge area and on the cuticle, because it'll just really help with dry skin. And I keep this in my shower. Actually, I keep another one. I have two of these in my shower. And I just kind of go over my toes on a daily basis, and it really helps. Okay. There we go. Get the little guy really well. And push, push, push into the ankle. All right. Okay. Now we're going to just put that on our little toe here. Okay. And take a little pumice stone. Let that soak for a second. And you just want to, you know what? We're going to do a little pumice stone just to kind of get it to work up a little bit. And then, once you kind of get some abrasion going on, we're going to do the next step, which is bag it. There we go. And once I put the bags on, or wrap rather, you know what's actually easier, sometimes I use these, is those storage bags that you use twist ties with. You can just slip your foot in there, and they're super easy. And you don't have to wrap anything. Okay, there we go. Again, I keep this in my shower as well. And then you can just kind of keep them up on a daily basis. That way, especially living in Florida, like we have something called flip-flop feet. Like everybody here lives in Crocs and flip-flops because it rains so frequently. Like your shoes just get, or you're like at the beach or like the pool, or you never know what kind of water you're going to encounter when you live here. And so that's a thing. So you got flip-flop feet. So you got to keep your feet all looking nice here. Otherwise, nobody's gonna share any sheets. Just playing. But seriously, I mean, like, if that's kind of almost like a prerequisite, right? Like if you're gonna date somebody, it's like, eventually it's like, let me see your feet. You know, if a guy like constantly hides his feet in socks and stuff, it's questionable. It's questionable. Did I lose somebody? Somebody reacted. I hope it's a good reaction because somebody laughed. I don't know. They're like, see ya. But yeah, this is what's happening. Anyway, so we're just gonna continue. Oh, hi. I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on? How have you been? We are doing a pedicure. A spa pedicure. Because why not? We cut my hair the other day. This is the life of CrispySkates, yo. This is it. Welcome to the new setting, my bathroom. All right, now that we have buffed and shined our feet quite well, and we got all that mud in there, we are gonna wrap those little tootsies up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, you know, I managed a couple of salons, one in Beverly Hills, and then out here, and then one in Burbank, and so I feel like I'm going to share with you guys the best flip and pedicure on the planet and how to give it to yourself. So that is the goal of this video. That is the goal. How have you been? If you're still here, what's up? Oh, I'm so sorry. So here we are. We are wrapping away. I'm talking away and wrapping at the same time. So here, that is not fully covered. Whoop, that was unsuccessful. There we go. Okay. And then you just want to keep wrapping along. There we go. Okay. Now we have a little humidor for our foot. Oh, poopy. You know what I forgot? Okay, and also I have the clay is all over inside this as well, but you know what I forgot? My cuticle remover. So I'm just gonna open this back, or you know what? We'll just as is it, and we'll do it on this one. Okay. I'll just remove them later. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this plastic, okay, and dump some cuticle lotion on there. And that is this. You can get it at Sally's. Super cheap, very effective. Likely it's what every salon is wearing or using that you're going to. And you're just gonna dump that on the plastic. Whoop. There we go. Dump that onto the plastic. And then I'm wrapping my foot, but I'm leaving it on the ground so I don't get it everywhere yet. Hang on just a second. There we go. Okay. All right. So we are going to continue to wrap this puppy up. Squishy, squishy. Not bad, just back from Italy. Gorgeous. Where in Italy? I spent like 8 weeks there a few years ago. Where'd you go? Italy is amazing. It's like one of my favorite places, actually. Absolutely stunning. Where did you go? Do tell. And what did you see and how long did you stay? It sounds lovely if you're still here. So somebody went to Italy. I went to Italy for like probably, I think it was like 8 weeks. We kept extending it. It was amazing. We started in Rome and then we went up to Pisa, and then the Shroud of Turin was actually available to see. And so we went to Turin to see the Shroud, and then we went to Florence, and then we stayed at Romeo and Juliet's house in Verona. We stayed at Mona Lisa's house, and what was it called? Why can I think of it? It's Tuscany. It was absolutely stunning. That was outside of Florence. It was by far like the most amazing trip of my life. And Capri. We went to Capri and Amalfi. Rome. Went to see the family, and I got a place there. In 3 months, amazing. That is, I would love, because you're actually like living there and like absorbing like the culture and stuff if you're there for 3 months. You know what I mean? Like you're like grocery shopping and trying to do laundry and you're actually living there. That is amazing. Rome is like one of my favorite places on the planet, other than New York. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's so beautiful with like the art and the history. I just absolutely, I love it. Where in Rome were you? If you don't, I don't know, you don't have to say. That's totally okay. I forget, like, we're online here. Anyway, but it would, I love that place. It's absolutely gorgeous. I used to live in New York too, and they kind of have a very similar vibe, I think, because yeah, I feel like New York and Rome, just like the art scene and like it's a city and like it's the one place other than like Chicago, it used to be San Francisco in the United States where like you can like walk around and like absorb culture and like walk in somewhere and you, at least in New York, you might be somewhere historic. And it's so not like that anywhere else in the United States. They've moved away from like that central business district, that like piazza style living. It's such a shame because there's so much more family and connection in places like that, you know? I really, where I grew up, it was kind of like that too. I grew up in the Middle East and Abu Dhabi and Dubai and Oman. And we definitely had like centers that we would go to. Even on the beach, we would go to there it's called shisha, but I guess here they call it like hookah bars. I don't know. This was the only thing to do growing up was go to the beach and go to the hookah bars. And like we just wanted to go to like a movie theater that spoke English. Like we were so spoiled rotten, we had no idea. But it was it was beautiful though, and we would go to like souks, like marketplaces where families and like people would experience each other, and there was culture, and there's just it's so sad that it's it's not like that here. That's one I'm in Naples, like at least the outdoor living, like there's some areas that are very like communal, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of I think that's only because of the weather. And it's not like anywhere anywhere else if there's not outside shopping malls. Shopping malls are dead. Let's face it, there are no more shopping malls. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so we're just gonna take this off and then re-soak it up. There we go. All right. Okay. And this is one of the best parts. This is actually watermelon tree scrub. Oh my God. Ah, it smells like a flippin' Jolly Rancher. I love this shit. Okay. So we're gonna, and this is another thing that's nice about doing it in a bowl because you do not, you can just like put it in the sink, like the mud sink or like the kitchen sink, and then you don't have to like, it's so much easier to clean. It's just so much easier because this stuff has like little watermelon seeds in it. And whenever I use it in the shower, it takes me like 5 minutes just to rinse these stupid things down. And I hear that these plastic beads are clogging up the ocean. I don't know, but it's good scrub. Oh, I'm psycho. Okay. Oh my gosh, I smell delicious. Highly recommend watermelon tree scrub. It is so bomb, and you want to like continue to exfoliate basically until it kind of like dissolves the sugar aspect of it, and then you know really get like those callousy areas. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, next. Alrighty. Okay. So, after we get through with this, we will put the lotion on and then do our cuticles. But you know what? I might have to like split this up in like 5 seconds because I am being summoned. Of course, it never ends. But and then I'll show you guys how to do the gel. But I'm gonna try to keep going here. But how's your day been? I'm gonna girl talk with you because this is what we do in the salon. I'm like, tell me about your life. How is your dog? And you know, tell me about your life. How's your dog? Do you have a cat? Not a cat person particularly. Somebody popped in and they left. I like rabbits though. Rabbits are freaking cute. I used to have a rabbit. Her name was Boone. She was really cute. She was a black floppier rabbit. And she had like one white eye. I loved her. She was so cute. Okay. Oh, but I couldn't bring her where I live now. So, bummer. But I have the buffalo. My golden doodle. She's like a buffalo. She, like, when you walk her, she's very smart. She's one of those dogs that you could like give her all of those buttons and she would totally do all of them. But, you know, because of that, she's super stubborn. Okay. All right, guys. Pause for just a minute. I have to go make sure they're not blowing up the house. Come right back, and I'm going to show you how to do the rest of the pedicure, which is the polish, gel situation, and the cuticles. All right, y'all. Come back for part 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep it crispy.